The most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though a blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, which surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a man we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
Huzzah with booze and so forth.
Я думаю, пора начинать игру. Так. Ставим паузу от этого. И... Так. Так. Субтитры, пожалуйста, русские. Озвучка есть. Понял. Ой, нас снова туториал уже. Господи. Игру явно тише нужно будет делать. Второй части Японии же нет банка. И не придется вычислить. Ой, как надо. Пожалуйста, потише.
All right. I think enough is enough.
Угу. А, да, тоже пазл есть. Что же? Пора начинать игру. Взрывное приключение. Фауст над Японией. Давайте игра. Так. Давайте попробуем. Опять.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You
But
need
you
to help
should
me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting!
Так. Настройки, пожалуйста, еще раз.
What? You're giving up already?
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate.
Так. Ну, хорошо, работает.
Pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left click to pick it up.
Да я знаю, как
Oh,
играть.
no,
Я прям
this has to be
недавно
easier.
играла в игру. Япония.
Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick the thing up. Now use the mouse wheel to open the inventory.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Huh. How did this strange thing end up in my inventory?
No idea. You might need it for the tutorial.
Tutorial schmutorial.
Шмитерил. Так.
And? Any luck combining them?
I'm
Решение
working
открыла.
on it.
Click on one of the two items,
Yeah,
then
of
click
course,
on...
yeah.
I was just... Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible. Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know.
А, inspiration, в смысле.
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever. When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I pushed this button here, and then...
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-bop.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 da.
Он вернулся.
You're being pathetic, again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on anodons gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and oh gosh, now to start all over again.
Huzzah all over again.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Что же не так может быть?
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Руфус.
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Руфус. Бери молоток.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Бери молоток из птицы.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Ты птичка.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless.
Привет,
Rufus
Кекс.
has become very careful since his last adventure.
Бедная птица.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
Ага. Просто молоток беру, блин.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Как птичку оттуда вытащить?
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me. May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well,
You're welcome, as long as you...
not me.
О, молоток.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Не знаю, планету взорвать
Really
может.
change so much.
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Давайте попробуем огонь.
What if he suddenly blows a fuse?
Believe me, those days are over.
Нет, дом горит, вообще пофиг. Ладно. О, скатерть.
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Знаешь, мне кажется, он в пути не
Not
попадет.
Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
Will you promise?
Not when I met, but at heart,
Will you?
not when I met, but at heart.
So he's more careful than he used to be?
Yes, He's finally started learning from his mistakes.
I'm sure he'll get the rug all dirty.
Rufus is a very clean person.
He looked to me like he didn't even know how to flush a toilet.
Don't be ridiculous.
And are you? He looked to me as though he's too stupid to push a button.
Appearances are deceiving. Rufus is a tinkerer, like me. He is perfectly familiar with every type of machine.
And are you? He looked.
Appearances, Rufus is...
Как мне огонь потушить? Мне нужен этот самый.
May I interrupt?
Did you find...
Well,
You're welcome, as long as you're...
not me.
Куда скатерть применить-то? На огонь не хочешь?
Will you promise?
Not when I'm... But it hot.
And are you?
Don't worry. The old Rufus, but not the new Rufus.
Конечно.
Will...
Huh, not when I... But it hot.
Я не могу уйти, пока я не заберу молоток. Не знаю, может, до победного нужно дергать. Почему ты не хочешь потушить огонь скатертью?
What if he...
Really?
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good. Good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month. Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Куда мне еще тыкнуть? Кнопка слева больше не работает.
But there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Он просто должен был взять молоток.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Просто взять молоток.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable.
Ruфус.
And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers. Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think I can reach it. Oh, not quite. Must be because of the wind. Nope, my breath isn't enough to blow the gas into the flame. Too bad. That would be a cool party trick. The Bunsen burner is bringing the water to a boil. I have to hurry, otherwise the scale will trigger the guillotine. Doc! Doc! Are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to... Save Doc, or... I think there's a gas leak. Unfortunately, I don't have a match to test it. The gas from the bottle is being blown toward the flames. Unfortunately, it isn't enough to light the gas. Too bad. That would be a cool party trick. And whoop! Oof! Perfect body control, as always. Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles.
Дальше.
Huh. The gas from... Unfortunately, too bad. That would be a cool party trick. With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc! What?
Полетели.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic. The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in. But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it. Don't worry. You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat.
Текст. Как твои дела, кстати?
Wait, there's more dust. Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far. Huh, must be the ejector seat after all.
Так что поел, это хорошо, одобряю. Главное, что покушал кекс.
And again, the shrink ray.
Горящий какой-то.
The bear. I like the bear. I better not blow again.
Хорошо, что день удался.
I won't let that underhanded traitor take Goal to Elysium. Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Я делала, что можно дуть пыль и ему в лицо. Выйти на улицу? Зачем тебе выходить на улицу? Зачем тебе туда надо? Если за чем-то хорошим, то это
I'm
хорошо.
what's best for Goal. No, don't! Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No, 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 no! you blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus! No!
Cletus!
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like
Главное,
a
что в сумках
wombat.
было много
He
всего
often
хорошего.
falls, but he always lands on all,
И тебе
All
хватило
the
этого долго.
others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect. Rufus?
Rufus. Ouch.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster.
Программа для записи. На флешку.
Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We could start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailiff. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
О боже, это прекрасно. Посылка до Краснодара дошла. Прекрасно. Скоро доедет.
Only the most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though a blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, which surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a memory sent him to a 10-second chance for a decent happy ending. A grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
Huzzah with booze and so forth.
Типичная станция Руфусом. Я что хотела сказать? На Депонии есть разумная жизнь. Тут есть разумная жизнь, и тут есть Руфус. О, это этот самый же маркет. Вот маркет или как там назывался?
I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody?
Там есть Руфус.
A note from Bozo, that old pirate.
Есть разумная жизнь и есть Руфус.
Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help.
Город очень клевый, кстати.
Why can't they ever manage without me?
А, да, кстати, предупреждение. Если вдруг кто-то боится утконосов или как-то плохо к ним относится, то соболезную, эта игра не для вас. Я должна была предупредить. Говорят, правда, есть люди, которые их боятся. Хотя они
I
клевые.
can't leave here, not without gold.
Только это чудище. Ну, в смысле? Сухопутный карп не чудище, он мифическое создание,
The
которое...
floating black market is in the middle of the rust red sea, far from the cruiser
Охренеть,
routes of the
какой.
Organon. That's good.
Мы находимся в Средиземье. Мусорка.
I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Bleh, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
О, кстати. Тут можно еще собирать пазл. На каждой локации есть кусочек пазла, как минимум один. Можно попытаться его собрать. Но... Ну, имею в виду попытаться, потому что я не буду специально стараться его собрать. Я не верю, что у нас получится. Ну, или на практически каждая локация. Не знаю, тут есть или нет. Наверное, нет, не видно нигде. Ачивки кто за них будет получать? Это одна ачивка за весь... Если его собрать. Там картинка с гол будет. Тут довольно много ачивок, но за одну игру нельзя пройти и собрать все. Ну, будем стараться искать. Если будет... Ладно, на этой локации, наверное, нету. Я не смогу собрать все.
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar and toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Shh! You're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough, but this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Таверна должна где-то рядом.
I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Окей, пока что никак. Как этот пазл вообще выглядит? Я знаю, что здесь есть пазл, но... Но как он выглядит, я не знаю. И я не помню, я смотрела очень давно прохождение игры.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Довольно много всего можно будет сделать. Оно вроде бы не подсвечивается, но я даже не могу найти вот, кстати, утконос. Не вижу пазл. Все в трубе.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Но это была не птица. Ладно, я не вижу пазл. Оно, насколько я помню, не кликабельное. Так. Что у тебя вход? Вот тут, наверное, дверь. О, пустой. Печка.
So much wonderful potential for a festive, all-consuming fire.
Не вижу пазла. Может, потом появится. Тащим все, что лезет. Прячь, Ну, в общем-то, только начали.
White, of all things.
Я
The wet
вспомнила, что тут
blanket
есть
among
пазл,
colors.
который можно собрать. Но как пазл этот выглядит на карте, я не помню. Знаешь, что он не подсвечивается явно. Но как они именно вот в интерьер вписываются, я не помню. Когда я смотрела. Поэтому, если найдем, то найдем. Если нет, то нет. Пазл. Ну, пазл, который, это самое, картинка с гол. Нажать пробел. Нет, пазл, это самое, картинка, которую можно собрать. Она же не подсвечиваемая. Которую сейчас покажу. Вот этот пазл. Он вроде не подсвечиваемый должен быть. Ну, просто если вдруг заметите кусочки где-нибудь на карте, то вы можете подсказать. Просто я пока не вижу нигде ничего. Не очень понимаю, как оно выглядит. Япония. Джор. Найдем по пути. Все равно на самом начале его пропустить вроде нельзя. Брал. Ну, может, найдем.
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed
Какой
service unit,
песик.
programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic
Но по
cerebral
факту
matter,
ты все равно
I am
робособака.
capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty
Вот
sure that
собаку.
your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is...
Nerdy ramblings,
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
superior.
Let me show you who is superior here. Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
What? Oh, you rotten!
Господи, робот шутит про мам. Робот-собака шутит про мам.
Down!
О,
I am not
боже.
sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Down, boy!
Bravo! With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Ha! Piece of cake. I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Well, down, down, see? Like this.
This guy cracks me up.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a
Но он нас
watchdog would be
ждет.
completely
Значит, ты уже
compromised.
And
плохая
if you
сторожевая
don't,
собака.
you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Will you please let me in?
That sounds
Я думаю,
better
ему нужно
already,
просто палку
but I
кинуть.
didn't
И всё.
quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, 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 please!
Stop it! Oh, please, stop!
Чтобы пожарить
You're
мозги.
Overloading my circuits!
Гениально.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Так. Правда пазл не вижу нигде. Возьми палку.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick! Or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
I'll show him who the superior species is around here. Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Nah, that makes no sense. If the crank were electric, why crank? I've got almost all the components for a fishing rod now. Will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Stupid!
What? How did...
Хочешь изоленту? Нажмися.
We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey, look what I've got! Ah! We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey, look what I've got! Ah!
Да, у тебя собака
Hey,
сломана.
look what I've got! And now, what's wrong? Or are you too?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, come on.
All right. Please forgive.
So will you?
I'm afraid I am pro, but if you fetch it for me,
Раскраска.
White, of all things. The wet blanket among colors.
Мне она, по-моему, потом нужна будет. Ух ты, лампа.
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Da capo, da capo.
Maybe the fix.
Da capo, da capo.
Посмейся, изолента.
Maybe the fixture's.
Da capo.
Wait, but pay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front, and maybe a dragon with a battle axe. Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. When the shock. I mean, what the shock. Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
What are you doing?
You'll find out soon enough. Ow! Ah!
Stop! I can't take it anymore! What are you?
You'll find. Ow! Ah!
Stop! I can't take it anymore!
Yeah, maybe I should insulate the stick. Will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I am.
Stupid.
What? How?
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Мы сломали его. Как дела?
Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Does it have juice?
What is going? Stop.
Мы обо все просто долбаемся.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need.
Пока что нельзя их потрогать, да? Здравствуй, Док.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus! At last. Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The Ascension code.
Подожди, там с
I
учебой.
can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
Да,
And
сейчас с
these
Руфусом.
cartridges are hard to obtain?
Мы сможем.
Not really. This is the floating black market, after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus,
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
it's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money.
Так,
Goal? Goal!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see. Chew first.
That was a reminder that you were not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
где пазлы, интересно, можно найти. Так, я думаю, потом это откроется. Ящик потом тоже сможем открыть. Морозилка. Ой, я вспомнила, зачем нужна морозилка. Это будет прикольно. Я даже не представляю, как этот пазл выглядит. Его можно взять, подобрать. Что, опять сломал? Не вижу. Если найдем кусочек, то будет хорошо. Хотя бы кусочек.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh, yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The
О, это
Organon
эти.
is planning something.
Something
знаю, кто это.
unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've gotta go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about?
Или по городу гулять, что? О.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Итак, мы сюда вернемся попозже. Но пазлов я нигде не вижу вообще.
This is apparently a real hand. They don't appear to think much of dice games here. Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
Хочу пазл. Но я не вижу ни одного кусочка пазла. What? No. Oh.
What a weirdo. Couldn't he find a decent job?
Яйцо. Понятно, конечно, потом нужно будет, но...
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end. A music stand? Uh-oh, that spells trouble. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Понятно. Так. Да здесь должен ползать, нет?
These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down. Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
О, это же музыка, которая играла в Эдни и Харви где-то. Не помню точно где. Кажется, туалет. О, да. Так. Сахарница. Берем все, что лезет.
Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down. Hello, bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus. Only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet, sweet cheeks?
I went to see Doc, and now I need to find the gadget shop.
Say hello to Gilligan for me if he happens to be in. It's by the pier, just to the left of the city gate.
How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Har!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well, none of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr! See you later.
Don't get lost.
Выбор. Руфус. Так. Гулливер.
Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. Then I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit 'em out.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out. Don't you ever run into problems with the Organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast. That's how the floating black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the Organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Go on.
I think he's got some... She won't...
And I can hardly imagine. That's it.
Yep.
It's pretty dark in here.
That's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
A drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
Why does everybody always say that?
Come back when you've got money. Transients don't get a tab here.
What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus pataka in the market.
Это круто.
However, fighting only takes place when 2 squabblers are going after each other.
Мы туда еще сходим. Это офигенно.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
О,
What do you
понравится.
mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Liebold. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
Одно и то же все. Так.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Пошли сходим к этому челу. Так, вот. Я думаю, я скоро буду заканчивать.
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent. Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! I mean, death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
Have you got the key to the tavern bathroom?
Yes, but I still need it. I have this bet going.
You bet that you would use that bathroom?
Yeah, but I simply haven't worked up the courage yet.
Scares the crap out of you, does it?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Ты громко поешь, а? Так, маленькая Венеция, пошли сюда сходим. Нет, центр города. Так. Гавань, люди всякие. Аптекарь. Погерс.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind, just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me! You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Ha.
Boo boo boo! Peekaboo!
Get lost.
Have you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
From here, you know, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
Oh, that explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything, except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
О, я помню прикол, кстати. Я знаю, в чем прикол здесь.
What's up with that arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a
гениально просто.
cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water.
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena.
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
I would like a +5 healing potion.
Sorry, all sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then. Have you got any sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion. Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Oh, just like me. Nothing I need.
You get what you...
See you later.
Not a fi...
Сейчас, это гениально.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
I switched off the music.
Wow! Thanks a lot. I don't even want to know how you did that.
Wait a minute. What is that? See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing.
Так, мы взяли себе, да? Еще вам, правда, чуть минуточку. Погромче. Я хотела еще сделать настройку. Да. Больше настроек. Так. Рынок. плавание. Давай сюда сходим.
What's that? Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh? The nerve.
Ага, это верхняя часть города.
Empty, empty except for the bird droppings.
Угу. Нам пока сюда не попасть, окей. Так. На причал.
And who have we here?
Опа, пацаны какие-то.
Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales.
You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We're talking about the secret ascension codes.
The ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oof! Ow! Oh!
He hasn't got them on him.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Oh. Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit. I don't want that. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphorescent anchovies. What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks? Oh yeah! Stick my hand in. Ow!
С первой части, если кто-то не понял. Мы кита на светящийся анчоус приманивали. А до этого мы руку в банку с крючками засунули. Что мы умные.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course. We currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free, colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So, which brand do you prefer?
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Huh? Oh! Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Ну, прикольный очень.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but...
Just like a remote.
Just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Я решила... Короче, это слишком сложно просто так понять, где эти пазлы находятся, поэтому я открыла картиночки, где они находятся. Я бы не догадалась, что это, блин, кусок пазла. Я хочу собрать. Да. Поэтому мы 4. Короче, это должны быть какие-то бумажки. Такие. Если тут какая-нибудь такая бумажка. Нет, тут нет. Так, магазин нового оружия. Маленькая миниатюра. Если нет похоже, я думаю, нет. Так, идем, значит, в гавань.
Oh, so let me
Не ори так, пожалуйста. Внезапно и резко. Рынок. Короче, вот такие бумажки, это самое. Сейчас я покажу вам, ради чего стоит это делать. Нет, еще мало, чтобы было понятно. Слишком близко микрофон стоит. Бумажечка. Так.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough.
And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did he say something? I certainly am reckless enough.
And no, you're not.
But how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me. I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Beat it.
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one, after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Так. Гол. Здравствуй.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous.
Вообще
You
не
are
пищи.
eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Мыслить.
Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this
Сейчас
planet.
будет мастер-класс, как подкатывать не
I
надо.
belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was, we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine. Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ugh, keep your distance, okay?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool, too.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the 3 bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split 3 ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. Won't you please just come along?
No, I'd rather starve here.
Can't we speed this up a little? We both know that you can't resist me forever.
I said no. And if you were a gentleman, you would know what that word means.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Так, отражение, ульт.
I wonder what part of her personality is on here. I bet it's her shapely butt. First, I have to insert a cartridge.
Oh, you
realize...
Just like...
Wait here.
Is that...
Of course.
Good. That increases...
That's so part 1. I have a remote control now. That's so I have a...
Нужно сюда вставить.
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Так, ну окей, это Lady Go. Это будет...
Huh? What the... Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This
Я
is
думаю,
still
это
Gulliver's
агрессивная
Gully,
игра.
the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
You again. What do you want?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
Дерзкая голда.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that.
But you will if you keep bothering me like that.
Yeah, well, bother.
Rufus.
What?
A little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to bring you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
Да все равно и подраться не разрешили. Их любовь. Так.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus. I don't think that's a very bright idea.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
We have to keep the organon from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? Aren't you even wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow. Thanks.
Damn, that came across much too nicely.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
You could sing the Dumb Bum song for me.
That's a piece of cake. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me...
If I listen to you, will you sing me the Dum Bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah. Dang! Wait here, I'll be right back.
No threats, please.
Так. Я думаю, можно сразу познакомиться с еще одной. Так, Леди Гол. Давайте еще одну. Познакомимся, и я пойду.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Yay.
Oh, it's
Милая
you!
Гол.
How nice!
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
It doesn't really matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
No, not in a dirigible.
Oh.
Maybe later.
Yippee!
Надо пойти
You
к
have to
Боту.
come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days.
Милашечка.
Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait. Did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all Death to the organon! And then I end up having to
Да-да-да-да-да.
scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly
Нам
exciting.
придется сюда
But the
присоединиться.
really important thing is that we're both headed to dock now. We're gonna fix your brain,
Что?
and
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
yes, what?
Я помню, что у них собрание очень эпичное будет, и там нужно будет слушать внимательно. Так.
Yanosh, Yanosh. What's up with that Yanosh?
That's what I would like
Будет очень
to
весело.
know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Yanosh is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good
Ага,
grief.
да, сорвиголова, конечно.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Тут они все такие безумные. Вообще, смотрите, у нас тут есть супер-мега-пират. Человек из сопротивления прямо... Я вторую часть видела всю, но это было в январе, может быть, или в декабре. Плюс еще я не знала событий первой части. Он не сопротивление? Да? А, стоп, он не сопротивление, он из этих... Да-да-да, за эту поехавшую. Ну как? Может быть, она не поехавшая.
Hello, bozo.
Там довольно сложно.
Rufus,
Так,
what's up?
Руфус хочет узнать...
What were you going to say earlier?
Просто
Something
как с
about
женщинами
a
разговаривать.
very special boarding maneuver?
I don't know what you're getting at. Again.
Come on, you can't fool me.
Боже,
You
клёвый.
pirates are all the same. A girl in every port and constantly on the lookout for new ports, right?
Not in the least.
Сопротивление это начало
Although,
сверху. Да.
Ah, I knew it.
My Bambina lives here.
Он не пират.
on a floating
Да,
black
да,
market,
да.
But I don't think
Я
that
говорю,
really
вот
counts.
смотрите.
We were only
Пират.
together for 2 days.
Ну,
And then she sent you packing?
по мнению
And she
Руфуса,
held a pistol to my head for the
пират,
entire time.
девушка, которая
that
его
should
любит. Так, ну это, в принципе, странный чувак. Сопротивление. Человек, которому ему придется тоже... Что делать? Да. Мне, кстати, вообще интересно, почему он вообще с первого взгляда решил, что Боза пират? Просто с первого взгляда, в первой части он такой: да ты пират! С чего? Просто бедные люди, да? Руфус очень глупый. Хотя на самом деле всему этому есть объяснение, его просто отец кинул в детстве. Бросил. Никто за ним не присматривал. Никто его не воспитывал. Поэтому он так и вырос ребенком. Его тоже можно поднять. Очень жалко, что никто не занимался Руфусом. И поэтому все начали страдать от этого. Но главная вина все-таки еще и на отца. Ребенок-то не может сам себя контролировать, когда он мелкий.
I do believe Spunky Goal likes me.
Spunky Goal?
Yeah, she's really something, you know? Looks like all of her temperament wound up on one cartridge.
Whoa. Then you better be careful. Believe
Или
me,
не
I know that kind of woman. They can be quite tame and playful if you know how to handle them. But make one wrong move, say one wrong word, and out come their claws.
Do you think I should buy her a scratching post?
The only thing that
Да-да-да.
helps is the right choice of words.
интересно,
It was the same with my Bambina. I only had to say the one all-important sentence, and the tigress turned into a docile kitten in one instant.
Oh yeah, then why
О,
aren't you
да.
still together?
Это такая
I got
женщина,
a little
боже.
horse, and she made it to her rifle cabinet
Офигенно.
before I reached the door.
Oh.
Я, кстати, про следующую часть вообще ничего не знаю, если что. Да, я... Ну как, я сейчас на стриме не видела, но я, в принципе, знаю, кто она. Да, я смотрела, но все равно я некоторые вещи могу не помнить, как нужно правильно. Так, в целом сюжет помню. Но я могу сказать, что это только про вторую часть. А то, что дальше, я не знаю совершенно. Я только видела обложки игр. Все. Вот так получилось, что я про вторую часть знаю. Ну и, соответственно, из этого следует то, что-то знаю про первую.
I do believe Baby Goal likes me.
Baby Goal?
Yeah. I mean, she's really sweet.
Я, кстати, даже не помню, чем это сейчас. Хотя
Unfortunately,
нет, я
she's
помню, чем
also
заканчивается.
very gullible.
Я
Then
вспомнила.
your path should be clear. Go to her and start talking.
Я думаю, я знаю, с чего начнется третья часть. Я думаю, третья часть начнется с того, что мы снова будем запускать себя на Элизиум. Это, я думаю, такая традиция, короче. В первой части мы пытались себя на Элизиум запустить на какой-то полной фигне. Во второй части мы пытались себя запустить, ну, практически на Элизиум на какой-то хрени. В третьей части мы тоже должны будем это сделать. Это должно быть традицией.
I do believe Lady Goal likes me.
Lady Goal?
Yes,
Да, вот увидим скоро.
she's definitely top-notch. One classy lady. She's got style. She's totally, constipated.
Sophisticated?
Yeah. I am really going to impress her with my gentlemanly manners.
Whoa. Don't you think you'd better have someone give you a few tips first? Go talk to Seagull. He lives uptown. If anyone can help you, it's him.
Крутые осты. Да, ну во всех частях, я думаю, осты все крутые.
Tell me more.
Well, she's the most spirited woman I've ever met. She owns the weapons shop in Little Venice. She's got a killer personality, although she's never been convicted. It's been a while since I lost my heart to her. Good thing Doc happened to have a donor heart handy.
I think you should pay a visit to your Bambina.
What? No way. Forget it.
Oh, come on. She sounds really hot.
Yeah, so hot she could burn out your throat, and she would too.
What are you, a pirate? Or some kind of pie pan?
For the umpteenth time, I'm not a pirate. And I'm also not interested in having you entangle me in all kinds of weird adventures. I like my life just fine, the way it used to
Не,
be.
ну, Бомбини я тебя хотела бы очень вернуть.
Peace and quiet. Serenity.
Raiding parties, sea battles, mutinies, slaying of the
Дальше твои
firstborn,
идиоты.
Sunday afternoon walks.
Да-да-да, вот для этого тебе она и нужна.
pillaging, keel hauling, treasure hunts, walking the plank.
Damn it, Rufus. Not everyone likes conflicts. I certainly don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, no, and no.
Yes, 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 yes.
On the contrary, I hate conflicts. Okay, I give up.
Ha! I knew it. You've still got a crush on her, don't you?
I'm going to pay her a visit. Meet me in front of the weapons shop in Little Venice. I'm gonna need emotional support and medical assistance.
Of course you will, you old swashbuckler, you.
Так. Будем стараться помирить его с его женщиной. Да, боссу жалко. Окружают его глупые люди. Особенно один главный человек глупый. Пойдем на причал. Я хочу забрать еще пару пазлов. После этого я пойду вымою голову и пойду поем. Я думаю, уже пора поесть. Так, мне нужна бумажка пазла. Погерс. И сейчас мы посмотрим, что мы собрали. Да-да-да, я, короче, открыла картинки, теперь я знаю, как они выглядят. Это такие бумажечки, оказывается. Так, и мне нужно... Муза? Так, где еще эта бумажечка? Найдем. Вот. Ну, короче, такие квадратненькие бумажки, на них что-то нарисовано или написано как будто еще. Так. Вот такой вот там пазл. Остальные, по-моему, локации нам пока еще недоступны. Поэтому мы пока не сможем там собрать. Так. Да, нам нужно будет открыть сверху, ну, короче, наверх. Советы. Изменить уровень громкости. Ни хрена себе. Это, да? Ага. Что-то такое себе. Ну, как принты, может быть, так, сейчас. Посмотрим. Что у нас есть в инвентаре? Так, куча всяких приколов. Так. Давайте подумаем, что мы будем делать в следующий раз. В следующий раз мы будем мирить... Вот, ну, не очень интересно принтовать чашку. Ну да. Я думаю, это как наклейку можно, наверное, скорее. Я, кстати, не видела его в полном размере. Но я думаю, вот такой принт можно скорее как наклейку себе куда-нибудь. Или, не знаю, на обложку чего-нибудь. Мерч по Японии. Если тебе не нравится мерч по какой-то игре или какой-нибудь вселенной, всегда можно сделать свой. И подписать. Цель. Ох. Звучит хорошо. Да. Так. В следующий раз мы мирим Боза и его женщину. В следующий раз мы пытаемся закадрить хотя бы одну из гол. Для этого нам нужно будет либо стать каким-нибудь крутым дерзким, но так, сейчас крутым дерзким. Это нам нужно будет как раз Боза помирить с его бомбиной. И тогда мы узнаем секрет. Так, дальше. Для Леди Гол нам нужно будет организовать ужин романтический. Для этого нам нужно попасть на верхний уровень этого города. Для этого нам нужно обойти нос. Ему нужно какой-то приятный запах дать. Либо, не знаю, там есть какая-то фигня, грипп. Может быть, гриппом его нанюхаем. Он будет чихать и это все сделать. Я просто не помню в этот момент. Там многие вещи в Верхнем городе я вообще не помню, как это делается. Да, Леди Гол, я помню, что она самая вот долгая самая. А для милашки Гол нам нужно будет присоединиться к сопротивлению. А чтобы присоединиться к сопротивлению, нам надо будет, наверное, обыграть того чувака в таверне в камень, ножницы, бумага. А чтобы его обыграть камень, ножницы, бумага, нам нужно найти руку. А руку нам сказал этот чувак из неорганизованной преступной организации, что у него висит, то есть можно у него спереть. То есть, следовательно, нам нужно будет как-нибудь попасть к ним. План слегка намечен, может быть, я даже вспомню все, что я наговорила сейчас, когда я буду в следующий раз играть. Надеюсь, это будет завтра, но не могу обещать, и не могу обещать, что я буду с голосом играть. Ну да, так. Но мы поняли, что нам нужно делать. По крайней мере, на ближайшее время. Так. Ой. Когда-нибудь я смогу придумать, как мне удобно правильно ставить микрофон, чтобы его не задевать. Так. Что ж. Я сохранилась. Я ухожу из игры. Пока что я включу тут музычку. Что ж. Это было весело. Мы немножко поиграли в игру. Надеюсь, вам тоже было интересно, весело, хорошо. Что еще могу сказать? Заходите еще на стримы. Мы точно будем допроходить Японию. В планах когда-нибудь начать, как его, господи, Ведьмака 2. Будем тихонечко проходить. Ну, там вроде повеселее, чем в первой части должна быть. Чтобы потом вы приходили и пытались боксить мне в третьей части, а я такая сабмод. Ха-ха. Шучу. Может, вообще не буду в третьей части сильно стримить. То я знаю этих любителей третьего Ведьмака. Дальше, ну, понятно, Overwatch, LoL иногда, и, может быть, Genshin. Это не могу зайти играть. Так, что еще дальше планируется? Я сейчас сижу и вышиваю здоровенного Черезарда. За успехами можно следить в Инстаграме. Я в сторис иногда выкладываю вот этот вот процесс. Еще там же бывает про то, как я вот это все смотрю «Стального алхимика». И на каждой серии кричу, плачу, смеюсь. Потому что это одна из моих любимых вселенных. Еще наша замечательная цель — играть весь стрим в косынку или паука, скорее всего, не выполнится. Что ж, мне воодушевлено. На следующий месяц поставлю целью сыграть в Valorant. Потому что в Valorant можно играть только если тебе проплатят. Капа. Или не капа. Ну да. Но все равно спасибо всем, кто поддерживает. Все такое, бла-бла-бла. Ну, короче, вы поняли. Заходите еще. У нас бывает весело. Чем ты занимаешься вообще там? Моим смотрят какие-то видосики. Так. Мне, по-моему, некуда послать вас. Я не вижу. Чего интересного, значит, я просто заканчиваю стрим. Давайте, удачи, увидимся. Пока-пока-пока.